Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Soul Silver Let's Play live stream, I guess I could call this. I've been really wanting to play Soul Silver again after like eons of not playing it. I never grew up with Soul Silver. I had Hard Gold, but I thought, it'd be fun to play. Lugia is my preferred legendary bird of the two. Is it a bird? I guess it would be considered a bird. But yeah. It's been a hot minute since I played Hard Gold. Very long time. I'm quickly pulling up. Oops. I forgot to switch up my thing, so there we go, it's fixed now. Forgot to hit OK. That's alright. We are now playing Pokemon Soul Silver. I just wanted to make sure my screen looked okay. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. Sorry, it's finicky, makes me click on the thing. Like the sun is descending in the sky. So what would it called Twilight, wouldn't? So to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me Professor. Before you go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things. That you should know about this world. This world is wildly inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. I know what a Pokemon is. I've been playing like a fair amount of Violet, mostly, is what I've been playing. I don't own a lot of physical Pokemon games anymore, which is shocking because I've never sold any of my games, but I've just lost them over the years because I'm having siblings and moving and all the fun junk. I'm gonna use the screen for this one because it kind of makes me. Do I want the boy or do I want the girl? I think Lyra has a fun, cutie, like, not cutie, cutesy design. What am I say? I think I'll go with Lucas. So I like internally cringed when I called her cute. I am too old. I'm too old for that age. So you're a boy then. Tell me your name. All right, we're just gonna go with good old Aleister, I think. Hopefully we can fit Aleister into this. Still haven't decided quite what starter I want just yet. Oh, I guess I can't do Aleister, can I? Ooh. That's a toughie. I don't have my name access to me because there's not enough spaces. For that sake, I guess we should probably just go with Silver. We'll just go with Silver here. Which is technically he would be gold. Silver would technically be, I believe the other guy, the rival of sorts. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played this game, but I did own it. I still have my Hard Gold copy. Sadly, it just doesn't work anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, it just doesn't work anymore. Check out the mailbox. Oh, there's something from Lyra. All right, let's read it. Adventure, excited. I love Pokemon. Thank you, Lyra. Thank you. All right, well, what's on TV? TV here. Thank you. I guess I haven't got access to my settings yet? No settings yet. Okay. That's alright. I think I could change it by talking to Mom here. Hi, Silver. You're finally awake. Your friend Lyra is just here. She was playing hide and seek with her Meryl. I almost forgot. Our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask you. You know where his lab is, right? It's right next door. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. This is your training card. You can save a record of your progress. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play like options. All right, well, okay, cool. Turn that to fast. Battle scenes will keep on. Shift I'll keep on. And then I think I'm good after that. We can change frames. Don't know if I want to entirely. Don't know if it's necessary for little old us, but I'll look at them. I guess the first one's fine. First one's fine. So I've previously attempted to stream Pokemon Emerald on this Twitch account. And in doing so, I kind of made the choice to use the speed up option. And while I'm not opposed to the speed up option, for this playthrough, I'm going to be avoiding it. We're just going to be kind of vibing. If there's any, like, oh yeah, there are, like, little texturing issues. I think that's just an issue with Pokemon. I will be trying to save often. I don't know. Pokemon's always been very finicky when it comes to emulation, so. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Jerk. Alright, well, in terms of starter, I don't really know who I'm going to pick. Hi, Silver. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. Before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon, just like your friend Lyra does. So yeah, basically, you can walk in this game with your Pokemon, and I think it's super neat. I like it. I really do. It's an aspect I wish Pokemon kind of kept up with. I know it's harder on certain, like, generations to do it, but like you gave it to us and then you took it away super quickly. We've technically gotten it back with, like, Violet lets you kind of do it. I know a few let you do it, but like not to the same extent this one does. Alright, so any shinies? No shinies. That's alright. That's alright. It has been a hot minute since I last decided a Johto starter. Okay, I'll kind of give you through my brain process of, like, deciding, because all three of these are actually contenders. I know it's a little shocking with these three, but Totodile has always been my go-to. He's always been my boy. He has always served me right. I love me Cyndaquil. I love some Typhlosion. I might go for just Typhlosion, honestly. And then Chikorita, I have never used a Chikorita because of its weakness to the first gym. So I just never felt the need to, like, use it. But wouldn't be the worst option. Let's go with Cyndaquil, I think. I think I'm gonna go with Cyndaquil. No shiny, but that's okay. I don't want a shiny hunt like that. Giving him to Cyndaquil. I'm not much of a nicknamer, honestly. It's been my downfall, personally, is I'm not much of a nicknamer of Pokemon. Never been my vibe. Never been good at names. I think their names are good enough, you know? So if we gotta go Pokemon, the Mr. Pokemon. We get some free potions in the process. Now normally when I would play... I normally play Crystal if I do Gen 2. The reason being, I love Phanpy, and you can get Phanpy super early in the morning. If you can go in the morning time, you can capture a Phanpy pretty quickly. And I think it's a cute little Pokemon. It's tough to get. It's really tough to get. God, I can't wait to get some running shoes. It's gonna be a downside. Do we need to talk to them? I spaced out a little bit. But they went in here, right? Pikachu. Okay, thank you for telling me about Pikachu. You can just be a researcher. Nothing is stopping you. Go to Poke College. Put yourself through Poke College. Is this Lyra's place? Okay, yeah. I just went to the wrong house. Do I need to talk to Lyra? Hi, Lyra's upstairs, playing with her Pokemon as usual. Hello. Actually, yeah, my Cyndaquil is pretty cute. Hi, Cindy. Doesn't seem used to its own name yet. I mean, Cyndaquil is your name, so I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let's go talk to Mom, see if we can set up the spending aspects, and then we'll start a walk-in. Oh, Silver, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Alright, okay, we got the Poke Gear. That's cool. Yes, yes, I know how to make a phone call on this thing. Yes. I've played this game. I love that they tell you continually, regardless. Alright. Oh. Let's go. Yeah, there's some minor graphical issues I'm seeing. Wait 1 second. Hey, Elm, if you look over there. Elm, if you look over there. Normally Elm doesn't, like, give you his number, he just calls you. So I don't know why he needs to give it to you now. In this version. I don't quite get that, but you know. Hey. God. I love this gen, I really do. Hello. I haven't even battled anyone yet. Hi, Rattata. My childhood name for Rattata was, I always thought it was Rattata for some reason. That's how I always pronounced it. So, I love them. I do like a good Rattata. So, in this Let's Play, to kind of go over the plan, is sort of to do a little of everything, I guess. I want to... I'm mainly inspired to do the, like, Battle Frontier aspect of the game. I never did it much as a child. And I recently started watching this YouTuber who does these sort of Let's Plays of SoulSilver. Okay. It looked like there was something in there, so I don't know. But, yeah. We can talk to this guy? Yeah, okay, yeah, he's gonna just talk to us anyways. Okay. Yeah, you're not wearing running shoes. Don't remind me. I wish I did have some running shoes. I like that rotating sign. I have a few team members in mind I hope to get. Let me see real quick. I'm going to look up Route 30. Just have that on my backdrop. Route 30. Pokemon. Alright, cool. I mostly just wanted to see if I could get my hands on... Apologies for sneezing. Alright, it appears I cannot get a Poliwag yet. I can get one with an Oldrod, so that's actually useful. Whenever I get my hands on Oldrod, I will be sure to grab one. 1 second, I'm trying to process something. Sorry, I'm trying to process. Okay. I had never seen something before I wanted to process its how it works. They're talking about like Hoenn sound and Sinnoh sound, but I knew in Gen 4 you could insert a cartridge of, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, Ruby Sapphire, and it would unlock certain Pokemon. And we now get running shoes, which will be lovely. I will be activating the shoes. I'll also save real quick. Saving lots of data. Don't miss that. God, they used to take forever. I remember that so distinctly. Just sitting there suffering, waiting because of how long the saving in this game is. Because I then remember when X and Y came out, they really upped the speed in which you could save your game, and I loved it. Okay, I thought that was a hidden item. You can't blame me for trying though. You cannot blame me for trying. Oh, bye again. Oof, I made it. Forgot about one thing. Take it. Oh yeah, the map card. I completely forgot about the map card. I'm good. I don't need to see the map yet. I have a pretty good idea of Johto off the top of my brain, but who knows? Hello, Kakuna. I will definitely be investing in repels at points. I'm gonna run from this one. It's good XP, but I don't necessarily need that fight. I would mostly want that fight prior to Silver. That's kind of about it. I'm sorry, what? Is it because it says that there's nothing to put in it? Oh, put it in. Oh, yeah. I assume... Wait. Oh, yeah, we talked to this guy. I forgot. You have to talk to this guy in order to unlock it. Thank you. Please, just an apricot box or apricorn box. Thank you. That is a lengthy animation. I never really used the Pokeballs that come from the apricots. I do know they used to be super broken back in Gen 2. It was a genuinely broken system because half of the Pokeballs didn't work. If I remember right, the Moonball just straight up didn't work the way it was supposed to because it checks for the wrong thing. If I remember right. I remember it being the Moonball. Sorry, adjusting my dog. My dog decides that she wants to chill with me. I have one of those lap dogs. The little doggy dog that sits there and it will lay on my lap. She's been on my lap the entirety of this time and will continue to be for the rest of the time. I thought this was a nice little detail. I wish Pokemon games did bits of showing trainers battling. But I mean, I guess nowadays it would kind of shy away from that kind of thing because of how the engines work. But I kind of miss these 2D Pokemon games. I used to, back around the Black and White 2 era. I used to hold a bit of a different opinion. I used to be pretty excited for the future of Pokemon when it came to 3D games. And I think we've done fine since then. I think the 3D games are fine. Should I turn off my shoes? Probably. But I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna turn off my running shoes, and that's my own downfall. That's why we're gonna get repels at some point. But I am trying to battle the bug types. Pink apricot. I'll pick them up as I can. Hello, you must be Silver. But yeah, I used to be... I was kind of burnt, I was really excited to see the future of Pokemon, the 3D conversion. Like we did have 3D Pokemon games beforehand. There's Coliseum, there's the Stadium games. I mean, if you want to look at a more fledged game, you'd go for the Coliseum game. One I always wanted to play was Battle Revolution. That was one I was always pretty interested in. I never got the chance to. I would love to get original hardware, Diamond and Pearl, and then just like battle using Battle Revolution. Because I have a Wii, I have 2DSs. The actual process to make it happen is not complex. Now we get our own Pokedex. Yeah, I won't really listen to that often, but I do like collecting phone numbers. That will be a thing I'm going to try to do. Once we get kind of full access to that, let's leave. Oh no, we got a call, guys. Oh, okay, I thought I actually had the answer. Hello, Silver. It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? All I really remember about this game is the one thing I kind of remember about this game is they used Zack and Cody from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Apologies. I make weird throat noises. I try to work on it for streaming purposes because I know people are gonna like watch these back to some extent. I don't really want to do them dirty by like having disgusting noises. I try my best. All right. So at some point we will be picking up some team members, but nothing yet. I'm excited to get Headbutt at some point. I really want Heracross potentially in the future. Yeah, one aspect I really want to do is the Battle Frontier stuff. So you say it's great. You can store any number of Pokemon. It's all free. Cool. I will go ahead and rest. My one Pokemon. I will note if you do get a shiny Pokemon and it follows you, it will remain shiny when it's on the out. Like its sprite will be shiny, like this. Alright, well, we're about to go fight our first guy. I probably should get you to level 6 or something, but we should be fine. Hi, Silver. I guess I'm Silver now, so I guess you're not Silver anymore. Just me, so. I have a dumb name idea for him, to be honest. I'm thinking about it. Damn, that Leer did like nothing of difference. I do admit the first bits will be kind of slow, but I do. Oh, I have missed this game. I do prefer original hardware. I am a original hardware preferencer, but you know, is the berry not activated, or did I already use the berry? Or 420, by the way, 420. So close to 69 now. Could have gave us that. I'll take smoke screen. Do level up to level 7. Passerby Boy. I've never heard him be called Passerby Boy. At least I don't remember that. Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. Sure, bud. Sure. How you feel? You feeling tired? Didn't call us dizzy. Making me feel bad. I have to grab this apricot real quick, and then we will head it back to the professor. I'm gonna avoid encounters if I can, but yeah. You used to be able to encounter Fampy up here. I don't know if you still can. Let me... oopsie. Messed up my screen for a second. Is my screen okay? Yeah, we are fine. Cool. I'm just real quickly, I'm going to pull up and see if they're still available in this gen, because I would like to know. I'm just going to do it the convoluted way, though. I'm on Bulbapedia, and I'm just selecting route stuff. Yeah, sadly, no access to our boy Fampy. Sadly, it's okay. It's all right. Well, no, they do get access to Bearcross as a 30%, so that's cool. But that is okay. No, Fampy is fine. He is in the game still. It's just a matter of getting him early. Never used a Sentret. What fun need? Alright, we're gonna just run from this one. We don't really need to fight these fights. Unless it is super necessary, I'm not gonna fight. Not really sure what I'm gonna use Pokemon-wise early on, because there's not really a lot of early game Pokemon I particularly want to use, but I will try to use them. I, for some reason, always assumed this to be like, oh, Officer Jenny, and this just looks like a generic cop. At least I swore it was like an Officer Jenny. Again, apologies for this. But since I went ahead and took the name Silver, I can't quite call him Silver. That's okay. I have a name in mind. Our good friend Jojo. Get it? Because he is the son of Giovanni. Spoilers if you didn't know that. He's the son of Giovanni. So Jojo is his name. Yes. Thank you for helping my investigation. My next assignment is to search for the red-haired individual. Now, ignore the fact that I gave him the wrong capitalization, because I gave myself... I do notice that I gave myself all caps, and they don't do all caps for their names. I think my brain might be hard-coded to other gens on that one. That's okay. I do want to use that Togepi when we get the chance to actually use it. Alright, please, I just want to go. I would like to challenge the gym, please. Go talk to my mom. Okay. I'll go talk to my mother. And she'll take my money and spend it on junk, sadly. That's what she does. Spends it on junk. Yes, I am leaving on an adventure. I know. Ah, yes. Yeah, go ahead. You can save my money. I mean, I'm fine with that, so. Alright. I do let her take it, just to have, honestly. Like, half the time I don't even need the money. I mean, we will at some points, but at other points we really won't, so. Like I said, to replace that one guy. There was a guy that kind of sat over here. And now we have a forced encounter. Please, why do I have to sit through this? I know how to catch a Pokemon. I've been catching Pokemon for almost 20 years now. I've been catching Pokemon. I definitely call myself a lifelong Pokemon fan. I really do. I started around when Gen 3 was still like the newest thing in town. Is when I started playing. I've been watching the anime since I was a young child, or at least I did for a period of time. I stopped watching the anime around the 4th gen. That's when I kind of had my falling out of the Pokemon anime. But I did love the Pokemon anime. I really did for a long time. I have since tried watching a few of them, and I did. I watched a little bit of the whatever the Sun and Moon one is. It Paldea? No, that's not Paldea. It's a different one. Whatever the Sun and Moon one is, I did try that one out. I did try X and Y out for a period of time. But game-wise, I've always kind of been here. I've always played Pokemon. There's only a handful that I've not been able to play, but for a long time I tried to keep up with the series. I was playing every game. There's a few like side titles I've not played, like there's Topazi, there's the Dash games, there's the Ranger series. I don't need anything that's currently in front of me. I don't need a Rattata, I don't need a Centriet. Centriet? I don't know how to pronounce it. That involves defer it. I do wish there was a way I could evolve trade evolutions in this playthrough. Only downside. Can't trade with anyone. I'm gonna have to like do fuck ass ways if I want to trade with anyone. But yeah, I did have a copy of Heart Gold growing up around. This would have been about middle school. Is when this game came out for me. And I think this is like a good gen for like middle school. It really was. I don't regret regret's a weird word to say, but I don't feel bad for the era of Pokemon I grew up with. I don't. I think I grew up at a great time. I was a kid during the GBA era. I was a middle schooler to teenager around the DS / like 3DS was just brand new when I was entering high school, middle school. I got my first 3DS in 2013. I still have it. I never got rid of it. I've tried to keep a lot of the games of my childhood. Try to anyways. I'm gonna use this guy entirely for, well, I guess girl. Use this girl for entirely XP, because these things do give good XP. They're little, I call the Metapie Kakuna line little XP bundles of joy. Because they always have a little extra, and they're great to like attack off of. Especially once we get Ember, they're destroyed. I played a lot of Kanto, so coming back to Johto is kind of fun. Feels different. I do retro achievements on the side. I didn't do retro achievement for this one because I always have trouble with the DS emulator, and I've been kind of iffy on the website itself and the people running it, and just some political stuff that's been going on there. But yeah, for personal reasons, I've been holding off on doing retro achievement stuff. I love the concept of retro achievements, but you know, the community is a bit too like 4chan-y for my taste. I'm at a point in my life where I pick and choose my battles when it comes to things in life, and where I just don't want to deal with bullshit. And if I feel like I'm gonna have to deal with bullshit, I tend to avoid either the website or whatnot. Our first actual trainer battle that wasn't our rival. First of many. Trainer youngster Joey and his Rattata versus my humble 12. I'm just gonna spam tackle. I'm be so real. I'm just waiting for Ember at this point. I really am. I'm just waiting for Ember. But I don't remember what exactly I was thinking. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Gen 3. Last year I 100%ed Leaf Green. They did eventually change the achievements in Leaf Green, so no. It's mastered but not completed on my account now. And then I was playing a bunch of Regulation Red, which is essentially just like the original Red game, but you do in-universe challenges, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to. I apologize for any gross noise. I really do. I'm gonna register anyone I can. That's the hope, anyways. Mikey. Cannot wait to get my hands on Ember. I really can't. But in terms of Pokemon, I hope to get. Ones I wish I could get were like there's like a few trade evolutions I really wish I could always get. Every playthrough I always wish I'd get them. Scizor, I love Scizor. I love Scizor. It's one of the coolest Pokemon in the game. It's locked behind a trade evolution. So if I want it, I am gonna have to make a dummy save to send it myself. That's okay. I think we can do that. I'll look into it at some point. We're not really worried about it yet. Don't ever try to level up like that. I will note, despite being a trade evolution, Kadabra holds one of the highest special attack stats in like the Pokemon games. Kadabra, no problem, none. I remember this because I was looking up the stats. If we are ignoring fully like Alakazam and the ilk of like trade evolutions, and if you ignore legendaries, Kadabra is like the #1, or like close to it, anyways. Which is still pretty good. Like if you're choosing Pokemon, Kadabra is not bad, especially if you're doing a Kanto run. You can get Abra super early on. It learns Confusion pretty okay, and evolves at like 16, something like that, like pretty early. And then it's just one of the best special attackers in all the game. So, you know, hey. God. The downside is the early game grind is always rough. I don't even know who I want, man. I don't even know off the top of my head because I thought I had better options than I do, but you know, at least we're not Gen 4 when it comes to like certain things. Like I'll never forgive Gen 4 or like the Sinnoh games for giving us like next to no fire types. Like go back to the game and it's like 3 in platinum. In platinum, there are 3. I think we'll be able to take care of you. Dawn, I think we can take you on. Yeah, as a kid, I was like heavily into the Pokemon craze. It was a big intersection of like I was young enough to catch it, like essentially at a point in time where like the fandom had slightly died down by the time I first got introduced to it. I'm talking like the year 2000 or something like that. And you know, if you look at the time of Pokemon, it was hot, but like there was a bit of a kind of lull time in like I would say like 2001, 2002, just that kind of time period between like Gold and Silver and then like Gen 3. Kind of a weird time in the franchise. I mean, Gold and Silver was supposed to be the finale. I don't know how many people know that. I mean, it's not that uncommon of knowledge, but Gold and Silver was supposed to be the finale to the franchise. But it did so well that we have like ample sequels. It's a franchise spanning 25 years almost. Actually, no, it is over 25. I remember that now. My brain just fried on 25 because the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise has been milking 25 for like several years. So their 25 anniversary is more like a 26, 27, 28. But they like calling it 25 for quarter century. But yeah, but what I mean in that sense is like some kids were kind of grown out of it by the time I was getting into it. Because the franchise was around for like 4 years, 5 years at that point. And I would basically receive ample amounts of the VHS tapes, and then I ended up getting my cousin's copy of Yellow. I remember that very distinctly. I got his copy of Yellow. I played Yellow to death. I loved it. It was... And I do have an anecdote on that one. So Yellow is essentially an anime version of Gen 1. I'm going to pick myself up a Geodude here. I want one for our sake. I just think it'll be useful for the first like 2 gyms. There'll be a point where we'll kind of outgrow the Geodude, but I have gone actually. One of the I was getting really into emulators, and I had a Pokemon Crystal save. And I had a Graveler the entire time. Cool, now I have a Geodude, our second Pokemon. A Geodudette, I guess would be the word to say. Sorry, I'm trying to process here. I want to switch so I can see. Hello, you are such a little guy. Little tiny, so tiny. So cute. It's kind of adorable, I'm not gonna lie. It's a very adorable sprite. Right, we have ourselves a Geodude in hand. Do need to fight them. So I am gonna go ahead and use... We have 7 potions. Jeez, I didn't even process how many we had. And I will go ahead and preemptively heal Geodude. And we're going to see if Geodude can handle this. Because this would be the ideal like fight for him. Yeah, that was pathetic. That's okay. Our Geodude can handle it. We're honestly just gonna be spamming tackle here because that's all we can honestly hope to do. It just spam tackle. My brain sorry, I'm trying to find a way to kind of bridge conversation here from my brain to my mouth. And I'm trying to think how to explain like my purpose for this. I'm just kind of excited. I'm excited, and my brain's like excited for a lot of future bits. These early bits are always kind of a slog, but once you kind of get to like, the battery stuff, get to the God, that took 10 tackles. I guess it also counts what it did to my Pokemon, so. They do nothing to us. That's so kind of pathetic, honestly. They do like next to nothing to us. I mainly just want the XP, man. That's all I really want is the XP. Which is okay. Once we, I think Sprout Tower, we can kind of switch train our Geodude a little bit. Get some better XP going. I mainly just want to get her established. I think in terms of levels and like XP. God, this is such a slow fight. Gosh dang. One last hit. And I'm going to switch out to Cyndaquil. Don't worry. I'm going to switch out to Cyndaquil. Hey, we're not going to deal with this. I just know it should be useful for the early game. That's why you can trade for an Onyx, but I do it so often, eh. Alright, hopefully you don't poison. That was quite a bit of health. One thing we'll have to look up for is the XP share. Don't know when we get access to that. Can't wait. I cannot wait fast enough for that. I guess we could switch into Geodude, switch back to Cyndaquil, get some switch training in. Just enough to get Geodude to 3. That's the ideal here, is just switch it to 3. Cyndaquil. He used to give me a berry. I don't know why we don't do berries anymore. Unless I blocked that out of my brain. Alright, finally took down. That was such a lengthy fight. Level 3, I will take that. Aw. Sent some to Mom. $32. I hope Mom enjoys it. Yes, you can have my phone number. Thank you. I'll take a free Pokeball. Would like to get Bellsprout, but I'm chilling. Alright, cool. That's everyone established. I'm trying to process my brain. Okay. I was looking at my phone percentage. I plan on working out after stream. Oh, hi, Lyra. I knew it was you, Silver. How'd you pass me? Here's something neat for surprising me. Get a versus recorder. Record Pokemon battles. Cool, thank you. I assume that's just so that when you have the first gym badge, you can, like, participate in, like, battles and stuff. Now we're gonna heal up real quick. And then I think we're gonna take on Sprout Tower. Speaking of which, I'm gonna look it up and see if there's any hidden items I need to worry about. Let's see. Sprout Tower has a card game art? What's that do in the card game? It was in Neo Genesis. It's the only time I ever got printed. All damage done by normal Pokemon attacks are reduced by 30. Interesting. Don't know if that ever came up. I don't think it did. I do not think it did. Let's see. I just wanted to make sure that any... Sorry. Checking real quick. Okay, yeah. Just comparing some stuff. Just wanted to make sure. You can technically encounter Ghastly on it. That's cool. Is there hidden items? Not quite. You get a TM for Flash instead of an HM for Flash. That's kind of interesting. I think they cut that out of the game. Yeah, there's no hidden items, thankfully. Just like checking. These games always like throwing them out for you, you know? I do vaguely remember doing the multiplayer stuff a little bit. They added some games and stuff. But we're getting into the evening. It is 5 p.m. I think that means we do get access to Ghastly. Interesting, to say the least. This is a cool little addition. Can you even walk in this? No, you can't. But yeah, it's cool still. It looks pretty. Yeah, I'm glad you, dude. Alright, let's take on the Sprout Tower. People say became the middle pillar. Wait 1 second. A Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. People say it became the middle pillar here. I doubt that. Feel the trading upstairs. Okay, cool. No way to really access that except until we get to later on. Cool. Flash is the move, so it's not that great. First battle. However hard we battled, the tower will stand strong. Sage Nico. Yeah, good thing we're switching out Geodude here. And hopefully this gives us a little better experience than we would have with the the Caterpie. Ooh, the Cynical is definitely looking to level up there. Ooh, that's close too. Maybe they'll give us Ember? I would like that. I really would. I'm really hoping for it. Almost done. Yeah, 2 hit. Cynical level 10? Heck yeah. And Ember! Exactly what I need. Thank you. Thank you. This will make training Geodude a lot easier. I should have enough potions to get me through this entire thing without really needing to worry. And if I do worry, I can just leave. Sorry. Brain forgot to just switch this into Cyndaquil. Debating if I do want to catch one for the Onix. I don't need the Onix, but I like having it. I like having it. Ah, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. A 1-hit KO. And then our Geodude gets to level up too. So I'm happy. I'm going to keep battling for this one. Just to kind of speed up the process a little bit. A little bit. But Tower ain't got nothing on Cyndaquil. Thank you for the money. Interesting. I've never seen a flexible tower like that. They probably exist. I feel like they would exist. Hello. I don't think it'll be that much trouble to Sage Chow. Out of respect. I wonder if that's a reference, the Chow name. I don't know, my brain's like kind of thinking about it. I love this game, I really do. Let's go Ember. Ooh, you know, I could get a Mareep when that comes around. I would love to get a Mareep. Never really fully had an Ampharos before. I think this playthrough might be the time. Get my hands on an Ampharos. Having some troubles with ground types, I think, but alright. Geodude, you need a little bit more, so I'll go ahead and switch training still. 19 health is sort of abysmal. You think about it? That's fine. We'll switch train. Amber. So to go up a little bit. Another Bellsprout. I'm gonna keep you in. And goodbye. Level 11. Heck yeah. So thank you. Why are you thanking me for defeating you? All living beings coexist through cooperation. We must always be thankful for this. You know, fair. I am a Buddhist. I can't judge, you know? Concerned about the swag pillar? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If I was a Geodude not having a concept of construction, I too would be freaking the fuck out. It is fun to have like their little commentary. I do like that. An actual battle. Rattata, we're fine. I am super tempted on getting our hands on a Ghastly, but I think we might be a little too high level for it. I sway like leaves in the wind. I think one of the reasons I really like Gen 2 is, all things considered, I think it's the chillest Pokemon game. It's the chillest Pokemon gen. Because when you think about it, Johto has like the lowest stakes, I think, of all the like Pokemon games. Like, we're talking about like the reformation and the failure of the reformation of Team Rocket. Like, they do illegal stuff. Illegal stuff does happen, but when you think about it, like, they're still in Pokemon Tales and like doing cruel like animal harm versus like destruction of the planet and the galaxies and flooding the earth or making it a volcanic like landmass. A lot to unpack in a lot of these Pokemon games. And then Johto's just, there's some bad guys, and like it's not even like Kanto where they're like more organized. These guys are like worse off now than they were then. Giovanni wants nothing to do with them. He's gone. Just a thought. It's the chillest one of the Pokemon games. I hope Geodude appreciates this, because I intend to use Geodude for most of the gym fight. That's why I'm training. I'm like training her like this out. Oh, is it gonna be Ghastly? No. I get excited for Ghastly. Can't even use Ghastly. Or like we can, but we can't like evolve it properly. I'm chilling. I said I'm chilling. Please let me leave. I'm chilling. Thank you. Thank you. Now we are at the last one. Potion. Ready for the Enlightenment? One kind of like question I always think about is like if I was in the Pokemon world, what would my job be? I like the concept of just like a relaxed environment. Like you just have like a Pokemon, you hang out with that Pokemon, you feed them, you train them, have a good time. I like that idea, just being like, I live at home, I'm chilling, I got I got my Pokemon. We just hang out all day. We train, meditate, chill out, you know? Live a good life. Sounds like a fun time. Basically a pet. Would be funny if they actually had any double battles. I would really like double battles in this. Sage Neil. Alright. Cyndaquil, come on out here and do the work. We've honestly barely had to touch our potions, which has been pretty nice. Barely had to touch them. Ember's been doing like all the work. Level 8, hell yeah. Rock polish is interesting, doesn't entirely help us, but you know, hey. Level 12, I'll take that. I mainly just want Rock Tomb, but or like some kind of rock throw. I don't think Geodude gets rock. One second. When does Geodude get a rock move? We can find out that real quick. Geodude, when do you get anything? Because we can go to. That's why I like Bulbapedia. I love Bulbapedia. I've loved Bulbapedia for eons. I've been using it for eons, honestly. Huh, interesting. It can hold an Everstone at a 5% chance. Specifically in this game. In Gen 2, it was just a meager, like, handful of amounts. Alright, Geodude, Gen 4. Level 11. That's when we're going to have to wait for an actual rock move. Is level 11. They do get magnitude at 15. Learn Earthquake at 29. Which is interesting. So I'm just checking something real quickly. I'm seeing if Graveler is in the same boat. Let me go ahead and yeah, just start that up while I check this. So they learn Earthquake at 33, but if I wait and hold off evolving Geodude to 29, I get early access to Earthquake, which is interesting. I'll definitely pop a potion on to Cyndaquil after this. He hasn't lost a lot of health, but just enough to where I probably should just use one. And goodbye. A Hoot Hoot. Now would be the time for Geodude Eyes, though. Now would be the time. I knew like a handful of these guys held Hoot Hoots. For that reason, I've kind of kept Geodude up front and center. Ooh, you outspeed us. That would be an opportunity for Rock Polish. Yeah, I think we're fine in terms of the actual physical fight. We can essentially take 25 tackles. The Rock Polish actually gets some usage here. It's not bad. It's not a bad move. Okay, that thank you for the crit, I guess. Thank you for the crit. Level up. Heck yeah, level 9. We're pretty set for the gym, I think, at this point. Especially after this fight. Okay, sorry, I keep... My brain is, warped. I have X and Y swapped on my controller to the actual DS layout. It was mostly just to make it easier for my brain to remember X and Y on the Xbox controller, but it's making me mess up because I'm used to hitting X in this game. You showed us what you've got, and it is indeed good to dig this technical machine. However, you should care more about your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon can be too harsh. Your Pokemon are not tools of war. Huh. He calls himself the Elder. Actually, I probably should just call him Geo. To be like Dio. That would probably been like the better option. That's okay. I think Geo Joe is a funny joke. It's a funny joke. I like it. I remember being like set up differently in the Gen 2 games. God, our luck only fighting Rattatas is funny. Alright, I think you start off with a Hoothoot in your fight, so we're gonna be... Okay. Thank you. Another Rattata. Rattata City. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People in Pokemon test their bonds to build the bright futures. Oh, sorry. Hit the mic. My bad. Didn't mean to hit the mic. I thought you started with Hoothoot for some reason. That's fine. It is possible to get to 11 by the gym fight, which would be ideal for us. It would be very ideal for us. I think I'll just get rid of Mudsport. I don't really need Mudsport. Hoothoot. I wonder if Hoothoot has hypnosis, and I hope not. It does have ground, which does suck, but we do have rock polish to make us super fast. Faster than you, boy. Faster than you. It worked. Cool, exactly how I wanted. Heck, I did like a tiny bit. Not much. Hopefully we can like, I think we can win this. That does 2? As long as we're like out damaging it, I guess. Oh, it does have hypnosis. I knew I wasn't crazy. Come on. I mean, if we're desperate enough, we can always switch to Cynical. I just wanted Geodude to get like a fight. Come on. Really making me wait out so many turns. I mean, I have potions, but I was just hoping to avoid them. A very slow fight. I'm gonna keep tackling, I guess. Not much else we could really do here. You are fucking kidding me. Come on, I'm like one hit away, and you're gonna pull that bullshit? I am probably gonna have to pop a potion, I guess. Once it gets to like 7 or below, I'm gonna pop a potion. Which is here, so. You have 6 of these, it's fine, it's just annoying. It's more just annoying than anything, so, you know, hey. Using Peck ain't gonna do much. Right, please just wake up and use Tackle. Come on. It's taking so long. Thank you. Thank you. That took so long. It took so long. 123 XP. We deserve the level up here. We deserve it. Sadly, won't be a full level up, I don't think. No. I will keep you so that we can switch train again. Grab some Nickel. Go with what you want. I'm gonna one-shot you. I'm gonna one-shot you, and it's gonna feel nice because you were a douche and hypnosis me twice. So now you're gonna get an ember to the face, and I'm gonna one-shot you, and I'm gonna win. Thank you. Much more satisfying. Right, so close to a level up on our part, and it might just be worth it to go fight some random Pokemon for like a little bit. We get Flash. I don't know if that ever comes up in this game because it's now no longer a TM. I guess it is now a TM, so. Oh, hey, Joey is calling me. Silver, howdy, it's Joey. How are you? Remember my super cool Rattata? Different. It's like my Rattata's in the top percentage of Rattata. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. That was very much worth interrupting me. Alright, let's go ahead and use our... I'm going to be cheap out here, and we're going to go ahead and use our escape rope. Just speeding up the process. Cute. Geodude's cute in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Geodude's cute in this game. How do you feel, Geodude? Yeah, happy but shy. Alright, so before we take on the gym, I guess we're gonna go take on... I probably should see if there's any like items worth grabbing here in Violet City. Real quickly. Violet Gem. Go to Violet City. Items. There are a Personberry for the Onyx, a yellow apricot, a Pokeball. It's 4 tiles left and 1 tile up. The left lantern on the small gray island in front of Sprout Tower is a hidden item. Let's go and grab that real quick. There is a Rock Smashed Hyper Potion. So that would be like what? That said like 4 tiles left and 1 tile up with the left lantern? What? Oops. I had to... It's 4 tiles left and 1 tile up with the left lantern on small gray island in front. Oh, on the small gray island in front. So it's this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where you're at. So wait, 4 tiles left, 1 tile up, the left lantern. So 1. There we go. Took a second. We got it. And then at some point we can get a PP up and a rare candy at some point. We don't need it right now. We don't have access to it right now. So Geodude, let's go get you a level before we take on the gym. I would probably give you Rock Smash at some point. Because I feel like you would benefit from Rock Smash the most. I wonder if it's possible to get a Riolu in this game. Because I would love a Riolu. Find out. I would like a Riolu. Is Riolu in this game? I didn't know it leveled up high friendship during the day? Didn't know it specified the day for leveling up. Sorry. Trying to find game location, Heart Gold, Safari Zone. Tall grass and meadow with 42 peak points and 28 force points. That is a super annoying way to get that, but okay. We'll just have to get that eventually. So that's cool. Alright. I think we can just tackle this until it's dead and level up. Ooh, 2-shotting. Now we'll heal up and we'll take on the gym. Geodude's gonna wipe the floor. Goodbye, Weedle. Now we're level 11. And we have Rock Throw, finally. I'm going to get rid of Mud Sport because it's kind of pointless. I've always found Mud Sport a little pointless. Especially since we don't really have any like general electric threats that we have to worry about. So there's no real point to it. So I mean, we could still catch a Bellsprout, but I'm fine. I don't need it. I'm chilling. I will toss a save real quick while I'm thinking about it. We've been playing for about an hour, so we probably should save. I try to be on the ball when it comes to saving my data. I really do. And while that's saving, I didn't mean to mess that up. I'm going to find out where the XP share is and how long I have to wait. The XP share. Sorry, because of Violet, it changed the search for it, and it made it a little harder. Alright, we're talking like, let's see, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. See if I can find it. So Route 30 for Mr. Pokemon exchange for a red scale, which is gonna be a bit. That's the Gyarados that we get access to. That's gonna be a little bit from now. At least it's, you know, Route 30, so we know where to go. I will talk to that guy. I forget if I did already. Cool. Hello. I should be a familiar face to every Pokemon fan. I'm for the TV show Chubby Show. I'm Bruno, the Big Brother. Today, would you, one of the fans, tell me what you think of me? Yes. I think beauty. Beauty blush. I blush at your beauty. Oh my, is that how you feel about me? I never thought. I never thought of it that way before. By the way, how do you like the way I'm exciting and fun? Yeah, depressed. I don't know. Then or 2 words, okay. Depressed, Geodude. Cool. I assume that'll pop up on the TV when that like becomes a thing, so that's cool. Let's take on the gym. Hi, what do you have to say? Bonjour. No. So then stay, shall you? Follow me. Sorry. It's funny. Okay. I'm gonna take on the gym anyways, so. I completely forgot that they changed this. Huh. It does make more sense this way than it did the original way. I do kind of prefer the way the original looked. That like sort of weird S on like you're floating on like a bottomless pit. I thought it was funny. But this does make more logical sense. One looks cooler, one makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about your Fury attack, bud. I really don't. Goodbye. Spearow ain't shit. That's one down. Oh ho! We have a weird outline going for us. I think it's because our sprites. I would assume that's because of sprites. Rod and Todd. Alright, we're gonna do exactly what you think we're gonna do. We're just gonna be throwing out rocks. We're just gonna throw rocks at them until we win. We're on easy mode, baby. Because we grinded for so long. We're on easy mode. With sand attack, really? Get out of here. Now we're level 12. Hell yeah. And now for the gym leader. I'm Faulkner, the Violent City gym leader. People say you can clip flying type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to my bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. I do kind of appreciate the one thing Pokemon kind of went for with this gen is like the other Pokemon experts. So you're fighting like flying and there's like bug and normal and fighting and ghost. Super, I think it's interesting, and dragon. Even though there's like so few dragon Pokemon in the entirety of the game, and I don't really think this gen really introduced that many. In addition to it, I think it's, I can only really think of the Dratini line and then Kingdra. It's been a beautiful fight against them. Oh, you can gust me. I don't think that's gonna do much. Oh yeah, they did like 5? Yeah, they did 5. There's my rock throw, which is gonna do about half. We can still fly. Oh, they got Roost. I mean, useful. Unless you have the ability to spam that out. Why did that do half the first time? Damn, they're really gonna just spam Roost here. I'm feeling it's gonna Roost again. So we're gonna Rock Polish here. Oh, cool. So we do outspeed it here. I mainly just wanted to deal with the fact that Roosts every turn. If we can go above it and then be able to deal with it, you know. Mainly I just want to knock him out. And we did that, cool. It took a little longer than I anticipated, but hey, we still did it. We gained 300 XP. Level 13, not bad. Any other levels? Nope, just 1. That's okay, that's okay. We did it. Cool. My dad's cherished bird Pokemon. By a defeat is defeat, alright. And we have our first official gym badge, baby. What's this? Oh, cool. Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering why it knew Roost. Roost is a good move. I'm gonna keep that around for whenever we have one that needs a Roost. Oh, we have a call. I went to answer it too. Hello, Silver. We've discovered something. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. That's fine. We will go carry the egg. But I think I will end stream after this. It's kind of just been me for the past hour and a half. Oh, that's funny. Yes, I will take care of the egg. I'm perfectly fine taking care of that egg. So cool, I guess we have an egg now. Thoughts, Geodude? Cool. I don't know. I like the little details. I think it's cute. I think this game's cute. Oops, I keep doing that. Gonna save. We have our first gym badge. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. We defeated the gym. So, thank you guys for joining me on this Pokemon SoulSilver Part 1. If you're watching this, it's probably going to be on the VOD I'm going to upload to my YouTube channel. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys in Part 2.